Stop using olive oil alone. Right now, millions of men over 60 are consuming olive oil for their health, thinking they're doing something beneficial. And they are. But they're missing out on performance enhancements that are 3 times more powerful, simply because they don't know about the strategic oil combinations that create synergistic effects far beyond what olive oil can do on its own. The secret isn't replacing olive oil. It's mixing it with specific complementary oils in precise ratios that unlock vascular and hormonal effects that seem almost impossible until you experience them yourself. I'm Dr. Emma Blake, your trusted men's health advisor. And in this video, we're exploring something that represents a real breakthrough in natural male enhancement. We're not just talking about adding oils to your diet. We're talking about creating carefully formulated blends where the oils work synergistically, where the compounds in one oil enhance the absorption and effectiveness of compounds in another oil. Keep watching because I'm going to show you the exact formulas that work. If you're serious about your sexual health and performance, hit that subscribe button right now. All right, let's get into it. First, I need to explain why olive oil is the perfect base for these synergistic blends. Extra virgin olive oil contains powerful polyphenols, particularly oleocanthal and hydroxytyrosol, that have profound effects on vascular health. These polyphenols reduce inflammation, protect the cells lining your blood vessels from oxidative damage, and improve the ability of those vessels to dilate in response to nitric oxide signaling. And that's exactly what you need for strong, reliable erections. Olive oil also provides oleic acid, a monounsaturated fatty acid that gets incorporated into cell membranes throughout your body. When your cell membranes are rich in oleic acid rather than saturated fats or damaged oxidized fats, those cells function better. For the cells lining your blood vessels, this means better nitric oxide production. For the Leydig cells in your testes, this means better testosterone synthesis. The fatty acid composition of your cell membranes directly influences how well those cells work. But here's what makes olive oil the perfect base for these strategic blends. It enhances the absorption of fat-soluble compounds from other oils. The oleic acid in olive oil creates an optimal environment in your digestive tract for absorbing the specialized bioactive compounds in other oils. When you combine olive oil with oils that contain unique therapeutic compounds, you get dramatically better absorption and bioavailability compared to using them alone. So what's the #1 oil you need to mix with olive oil? Black seed oil. I call this combination the endothelial activation blend. And honestly, the effects are far greater than either oil alone. Black seed oil contains thymoquinone, a compound with extraordinary effects on inflammation and oxidative stress. But thymoquinone is somewhat unstable and prone to degradation. The polyphenols in olive oil, particularly oleocanthal, protect thymoquinone from breaking down, keeping it stable and active in your system longer. This means the thymoquinone exerts stronger and longer-lasting effects when consumed with olive oil than when black seed oil is consumed alone. Additionally, the oleic acid in olive oil enhances the absorption of thymoquinone through your intestinal wall. Research has shown that fat-soluble compounds, like thymoquinone, are absorbed significantly better when consumed with monounsaturated fats like those in olive oil. And the synergy works in the other direction as well. Thymoquinone from black seed oil protects the polyphenols in olive oil from degradation in your digestive tract and enhances their anti-inflammatory effects. The 2 oils create a protective partnership where each one enhances the stability and effectiveness of the other. Here's the precise formula for the endothelial activation blend. Combine 1 tablespoon of extra virgin olive oil with half a teaspoon of black seed oil. This ratio provides approximately 4 parts olive oil to 1 part black seed oil, which research and traditional use suggest is optimal for synergistic effects. Consume this blend once daily, ideally with breakfast or your largest meal to maximize absorption. Now, what can you expect from this combination? The effects are both immediate and cumulative. Many men notice increased energy and warmth throughout their body within a few hours of their first dose, indicating improved circulation. With daily use over 2 to 4 weeks, improvements in sexual function become apparent. By 8 to 12 weeks, the benefits are often dramatic. Significant enhancements in firmness, quality, duration, and reliability. Let me talk about the second powerful combination, which mixes olive oil with pomegranate seed oil. This blend creates powerful synergistic effects on the primary mechanism that controls blood flow and firmness, nitric oxide production. Pomegranate seed oil contains punicic acid, a rare omega-5 fatty acid that dramatically enhances nitric oxide production. The olive oil in this blend serves multiple synergistic functions. First, it provides a carrier that improves the absorption and distribution of punicic acid. Second, the polyphenols in olive oil protect nitric oxide from degradation once it's produced. This is crucial because there's no point in producing more nitric oxide if it's immediately broken down by free radicals before it can exert its effects. Third, olive oil itself has mild nitric oxide enhancing effects through its impact on endothelial function. When you combine the strong nitric oxide production boost from pomegranate seed oil with the nitric oxide protection and mild enhancement from olive oil, you get a compounding effect where nitric oxide levels increase dramatically and stay elevated longer. The formula for this nitric oxide amplifier is 1 tablespoon of extra virgin olive oil mixed with a 1/4 teaspoon of pomegranate seed oil. Pomegranate seed oil is quite potent, so less is needed compared to black seed oil. Consume this blend 30 to 60 minutes before anticipated activity for acute performance enhancement. The timing allows for optimal absorption and conversion to active compounds. Many men report that this blend produces noticeable effects within an hour, with peak effects occurring around 90 minutes after consumption. For cumulative benefits, consume this blend daily, regardless of your activity schedule. Daily consumption progressively improves baseline endothelial function and nitric oxide production capacity, making your vascular system more responsive overall. Now, let me talk about quality because this is absolutely critical. For the olive oil base, you must use authentic extra virgin olive oil, not regular olive oil or light olive oil. Extra virgin olive oil is the only grade that contains significant amounts of the polyphenols that provide therapeutic benefits. Authentic extra virgin olive oil has a green or golden color, a fruity aroma, and often a slightly peppery or bitter taste due to the polyphenols. If your olive oil has no taste or a flat, greasy taste, it's probably not true extra virgin quality, or it's stale. The specialty oils you mix with olive oil must also be high quality, cold-pressed, and organic when possible. Black seed oil should be dark amber to black and have a distinctive pungent aroma. Pomegranate seed oil should be deep red-orange. And here's the timeline you can expect. The nitric oxide amplifier with pomegranate seed oil often produces the fastest noticeable effects, with some men reporting improvements within the first few days of use. The endothelial activation blend with black seed oil typically requires 2 to 4 weeks of daily use before effects become apparent, with progressive improvements continuing through 8 to 12 weeks. The key with all of these blends is consistency. Daily consumption without fail produces far better results than sporadic use. These are cumulative interventions that progressively restore optimal function through ongoing cellular and vascular improvements. All right, let's bring this home. If you're over 60 and you want to enhance your sexual performance naturally, stop using olive oil alone. Start mixing it strategically with black seed oil for anti-inflammatory and testosterone support, or with pomegranate seed oil for maximum blood flow enhancement. These combinations work synergistically to create effects that are far greater than either oil alone. If this was helpful, smash that subscribe button and drop a comment below. Let me know if you're going to try these blends. Thanks for watching. Take care of yourselves, because you're worth it.